Hello, welcome to Ask Allison. So it's Business Boundaries Week this week, and today I'm answering this one. I'm doing great in private practice. I'm so thankful for all these resources, but I do have an unusual question. I have a second job working some weekends here and there at a bakery. It's more about the fun and decompression and not being on all the time. I've been in the game long enough to know that I'm allowed to have a life outside my practice. Younger clinicians I know have pointed out that seeing me in public could upset my clients and that I need a very low visibility hobby to keep from running into my clients in public. I've heard versions of this caution for a while now in a few blogs and at some conferences. Is this being taught now in supervision or graduate school? So first, I'd like to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring us today. So it's been a long time since I've been in grad school, and I remember realizing later that a lot of the clinical boundaries I learned in school were overcorrections for many of us fledgling therapist hopefuls who needed to understand the importance of boundaries. I haven't heard specifically about this from any recent grads, but I'd really love for you guys to comment if this is something you were taught. But personally, I have a very strong negative reaction to the idea that as therapists, our hobby should be low visibility. Should your hobby be getting wasted at a popular bar every Saturday night? No. But making a tort or waking before dawn to get the scones in the oven, like that sounds like a really beautifully balanced hobby to me. So if current clients see you there, it's fodder for talking about self-care and hobbies and being multi-passionate. And I'd even bring it up in session before they do, because they might be reticent to bring it up because baking is often seen as not as statusy as being a therapist. So they might worry that you would feel shame about this side gig you have. So depending on your therapeutic style, you might try oh, worlds collided last weekend at the bakery. You caught me at my other passion. It does for me what drumming does for you. Or I felt like such a good therapist modeling having a hobby. Any progress on finding yours in the past week? So you can use it therapeutically, right? And so many of us struggle to find and commit to hobbies, and they are so incredibly important to living a fulfilling life that I don't want anybody with a hobby that does no harm to other people to feel like they have to give it up. It's really awkward to be in a spin class with a client potentially, sure. Is it a little weird to realize that your client and her kid are at story time that you lead at the library? Sure, but we're human and we don't have to lock ourselves in our houses when we aren't in session. I would so much rather you guys go out there and enjoy yourselves. We actually talk about the importance of hobbies some in the Private Practice Life Balance course in the Abundance Party, and for only $49 a month you get access to that and everything else you need to grow your practice into this full exciting thing that you love going to every week. You can check that out at abundanceparty.com. If you have questions, you can shoot me an email over at ask@abundanceparty.com.